Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Tarot with Titania reading of the week for November 15th to the 22nd, 2024. I invite you to close your eyes, take 3 nice deep breaths with me, knowing that as you do so, you're adding your energy to mine so that together we can pull in what it is we most need to know this week. And with that third exhale, I invite you to imagine a tree root coming down out of the base of your spine, going down deep into Mother Earth, and grounding you here and now in this present moment, knowing that this tree root is not only anchoring you and providing you with true deep presence now, but it is also providing you with a conduit through which anything that no longer serves you can easily pass down into Mother Earth and become compost for your new good growth. Creator, this is your daughter Titania, and I am here with all of your children once again to do this reading of the week for November 15th to the 22nd, 2024. My intention is to be a clear channel for the information we most need to receive right now, and to provide this in a manner that we will easily and effortlessly hear, understand, and integrate for our personal and our collective highest and greatest good. I call upon my higher self and the higher selves of all those listening, now and in the future, as well as an overlighting angel of communication to be present and facilitate this exchange, ensuring that it happens in the highest and best way possible, and that we cover all that is in our personal and collective heart and mind at this time to our satisfaction in this window that we have together here today. I'd also like to invite the 4 archangels to come and hold the 4 directions around us, creating a sacred container of light, love, healing, transformation, inspiration, insight, and peace. I invite Raphael to hold the east, Michael to hold the south, Gabriel to hold the west, and Uriel to hold the north. Thank you for coming. Anything that doesn't match these frequencies of love and light, clarity and wisdom is welcome to go now. Okie dokes. Let's get on with the reading. Oh, the death card fell out. Let's see if it comes back, shall we? Creator, what is it that we most need to know this week of November 15th to the 22nd, 2024, for our personal and collective highest and greatest good, that we may continue to move forward in good ways, both for ourselves and for others, so that collectively we may serve the greater good, and be agents of change and light and love in the best way possible for us, those around us, our communities, this beautiful planet we call home. Okay. Recent past, we have the lovely Empress, and she is sitting in a very beautiful garden that is full of life and fruit. It's a very, very fertile sign, the Empress. She is number 3, which is the number of multiplication and prosperity and abundance and creativity and intuition and nurturing and expectation and gestation and all those kinds of things. So she is sitting in the past card. So this is relevant into our present, into our future. This is important information from our own past, things we've experienced. That means that we need to draw it forward from ourselves into the future. So we have the Empress card. So this energy of the feminine, this energy of fertility, of abundance, tapping into that, it's like we're moving into such a powerful time of exponential growth and change. And we need to be anchored in the feminine within ourselves, the feminine without, i.e. nature, spending time in nature, spending time in the feminine qualities that we all possess, and feeling into our intuition, feeling into our knowingness, our connection to the collective field of life. These are all very, very feminine aspects and attributes. So this feminine energy, this sort of expansive, reproductive, incredible energy of gestation and of expectation is very important going forward. We need to be seeding life with what it is that we would like to see more of. And so focusing on the good, focusing, as we've talked about on this channel for the past few weeks, really getting into our yes, discovering our yes, saying yes to our yes, every day showing up with our yes, showing ourselves we're trustable, showing ourselves our inner masculine and feminine balance, that we are in right relationship within, by saying yes to what we know is true and taking steps every day. Then we change our energy. We change the collective field of energy, because as each of us shifts, we shift everything. And that will transform and add unto the creative, generative life force time that we are in, where we are pulling this into the future. So yeah, the natural world. The present card is the card of opportunity, and this is not one I have seen in a long time in these spreads. So this is, Wands is about creativity, inspiration, and passion. It's about that generative potential that we all have, and generative potential is definitely what the Empress is all about. And this is the card, as I said, of 3, once again, that incredible reproductive, multiplying kind of quality of energy. We have an opportunity right here, right now, to make what we want to have happen. It's bursting into bloom right here above these little cherubs. We are creating our future. And we know that we need to tap into our intuition and the more feminine qualities and aspects to create these openings for more of that in the future. This is a very feminine time that we are in. We're moving out of a more masculine sort of dominated, top-down structure, dominated into the Aquarian age, which is collaborative and co-creative, and everyone moving forward for the greater good and supporting each other and doing that sort of work. And that's where the opportunities lie. That's where everything that we want is going to be. It's our collective yes as humanity at this time. So just noticing that, noticing what opportunities are popping up in your own experience, but also in the collective field. Because it's like doors are opening energetically. And I don't know if you're feeling it. I sure am. There's just this incredible possibility space that's being created here. And we need to decide what we're going to put in it, what we're going to fill it with. And I would suggest we maybe get into the feeling of how we want things to go, personally and collectively. How do we want to feel in our lives? Because that is the most powerful thing we can do in terms of interacting with our field of life. It's not a mental game. It's an emotional, felt game. We get into the state of who we want to be, get into the energy, get into the vicinity of it, get into the sense of well-being and excitement and inspiration. That's what pulls our good towards us. And even if we don't know what that good is, we do know how we want to feel. We want to be happy. We want to be fulfilled. We want to be joyful. We want to co-create with others of like mind and come together in wonderful gatherings of creative potential, of collectively creating a future that is for our highest and greatest good. We want clean air, clean water, clean earth, and wonderful things growing. We want to have right relationship with each other, with the earth, with all life on this planet. There are certain things that are pretty clear. And if we can dream into that, start to build this energy of how we want it to go, how we want to feel, how we want others to feel, how we want this to go. I mean, we can't create in anybody else's experience, right? But we can still get into this vicinity feeling of, for the highest and greatest good, what do we want for humanity? And what do I as an individual want in the context of that humanity? And here we have the card of work, another 3. We have 3 threes, people. That's pretty significant in terms of that energy of multiplication, of things expanding exponentially. We really need to kind of get a grip and hold on to our hats, because it's going to go quickly this next little while, and the energy is going to transform. It's like we've been held back. The energy has been held back, and the dam that's been holding the field of humanity back is cracking and fraying and falling apart, and larger shoots of water, humanity's life force, are going to start breaking through that dam and shooting downstream. So really important to be clear so that we can ride this wave in the most productive and enjoyable and expansive way possible, not only for our own good, but the good of humanity itself. And the card of work, the position is the near future, what we're working towards. Excuse me. And here we have these two lovely ladies, and they've been hard at work. They have their tools over their shoulders, and they're carrying full baskets, but they're carrying them together. And they're having a lovely bit of chat as they're doing the work, which isn't so onerous or dreadful because, again, they're doing it together. And it's this lovely sense of support and collaboration and co-creation and making things good together. Again, this very strong quality of the Aquarian energy that we are moving into more and more. So already 3 threes. I think that's significant. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. And then the foundation card for this week, the 6 of Wands. And 6 is 2 times 3. So still more threes. So here we have the card of victory. Again, a wand. Again, that element of fire, that jubilant, resourceful, creative, generative energy that is the wands is underlaying this week's reading. So we're looking at, what do we need to know? We need to know that the 6 of Wands is about this jubilance, overcoming adversity, breaking through the barriers, getting on with what we're here to get on with. It's a very, very auspicious and positive energy. And that's the field of energy that we're really sitting in this week. It's like, boy, we've been waiting for this. And we have been waiting for this. Humanity has been kind of in a holding pattern for a very, very long time. Sorry about the glare on there. And it's time for us to break through that, to no longer be at the effect of the limitations that have been put on humanity. It's time for us to take the great strides we've been needing to take for some time. And they're going to happen in wonderful ways because we're nourishing it with our good attention, our good energy, and our generative potential. So grab hold, as I said, and get into dreaming how you want it to go. Each of us as individuals adding our dream to the collective field, settling into the well-being, settling into the good feelings, get into the excitement, get into the anticipation and the eagerness of what is to come, because that will help all of us to step into this incredible, expansive energy, freeing us as a result of our breakthroughs so that we can get on with all the good things we're here to do, the multiplication that's here to happen, the generation, the expectation, the gestation, all of that kind of quality. We're full on into it right now. And there are good things that are going to come of it because we've all been waiting a long time to have this opportunity to be powerful manifestors and co-creators on earth. It's what we came to do, and our time is up, people. It's time to get on the dance floor and bust those moves. So I'm excited about this. See where it will take us. Okay, so let's see what our card to grow on is. All these lovely cards, I kind of don't want to turn them under. But it's okay because they'll stay with us this week. This is the field of energy that we're stepping into, this incredible, expansive, creative, generative place. So have fun with it. Become playful. That's one of the things that I'm really noticing is soften, be playful, enjoy the process, even if you don't know what the answers the answers are. It's getting into that field of energy of who do you want to be? How do you want it to be? And playfulness can be part of it. It doesn't have to be so serious. This human thing, I think in our Western culture, we all just take it so darn seriously. And it can be a lot more fun than that. Okay, so Creator, our summary card for this week. What would be most helpful for us to know going forward that we can hold with us this week so we stay mindful of this incredible opportunity of blossoming, of blooming, of expansion, of exponential growth, so we can be on the right side of this, so that we can be generating and creating in wonderful ways for our good and the good of all those whose lives we touch. Okay, our card to grow on is reevaluation. And from a place of reevaluation, so the story with this card, we have this individual who's withdrawn from distraction. and has collected themselves into a higher state, which is what that lotus at the top of the head indicates. It's sort of the chakras are activated. And she's going through her box of treasures. And she's deciding, these are hearts, she's deciding what she's going to keep and what she's going to let go of. And this is really powerful because when we let go of things, we make room for the good that that vacuum creates to come and fill our lives in good ways. So she's setting the tone for how she wants things to go. And it's up to us to do the same thing. How do we want things to go on earth? Do we want beautiful, inspiring, enlivening, fulfilling, joyful, love and generosity? Is that what we want? Because we've got to feel into that. We need to dream it. Again, coming back to imagining an abundant, fruitful earth and humans living on it in beautiful ways. Maybe not in the same limited ways we have before, but in new ways. Personally, wouldn't it be nice? I know we're not talking like material here. I'm talking like freedom-wise. Wouldn't it be nice not to have to do taxes every year? Wouldn't it be nice to have the freedom to simply be all that we're here to be without the need for survival? And to be part of creating wonderful solutions that will expand the field of life for all in harmony with the earth. And the possibilities that that could create for us as individuals and collectively. And what would we be prepared to give up for that? Because it's within reach if the human family reaches for it. So once again, coming back to our highest enthusiasm, because if we pay attention to that, that's what we're giving our energy to. That's what we're expanding. That's what we're nourishing with our energy, our attention, our focus, our bandwidth. And we're all in it together. We're all doing this right now. So where are you putting the energy and attention? Are you complaining about something? Are you in the hole? Are you thinking about how terrible something is? Or are you gathering your power up, realizing that you are the master of your destiny and part of this incredible human cooperative experience where you can put your energy where you want it to go and make things grow that way? Things for us to think about. So this card of reevaluation, it's encouraging us to maybe get clear about what we're ready to drop, what we're ready to let go of, so that we can make room for all the good that we want to make and create and build for the beautiful new earth that is coming towards us at light speed. It's pretty exciting, actually. We chose to be here at this time, so let's do it well. And with that, that is our reading of the week. I hope it is inspiring to you as it is to me. Getting into that energy of 3, of multiplication, of expansion, of creativity, of generative potential, of being the match to that amazing field of life force energy that is building and building and building. We can ride this wave or we can fight against it. And I know I would rather surf with it rather than try to swim against it. And with that, I invite you to take a nice deep breath. Home to the magnificent body, that incredible body that is allowing you to be on earth at this time, that is allowing you to be a powerful cooperative component of this expansion of the human field of life. We are dropping our limitations. We are dropping the barriers. We are moving past the limitations and barriers that have been imposed and that we've self-imposed. We're ready for something new. We're ready for something larger. We've been getting ready for some time. And this is it, folks. So I hope that you find that inspiring and enlivening. Creator, this is your daughter, Titania, and I'm here with all of your children, and we've just done the reading of the week for November 15th to the 22nd, 2024. I ask that you help us to really understand and grasp the information held in this reading and allow it to open our consciousness, open our fields so that we can tap into that universal, unlimited, expansive, exponential potential that we are all in the throes of. Help us to leverage it for the highest and greatest good for ourselves, for others, for all those that we come in contact with, so that we can truly take things in amazing directions for all of our highest and greatest good. I want to thank all those who helped to hold this space today. I thank you for being here once again this week. You are an important part of these readings, and I'm grateful for you. Please feel free to comment. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I don't expect this channel to go to the moon, but it's nice to know you're there. It helps me to want to continue to do these every week if I know there are people out there receiving them and benefiting from them. So thank you for that. And I will look forward to seeing you next Friday. Much love and light. And in the meantime, get into that multiplication energy. Feel your way into future you. How do you want it to be? What do you want it to look at? Colors, images, shiny things. It doesn't have to be concrete. It doesn't have to be XYZ, red car, blah, blah, blah. It can be, I want to feel amazing. I want to be in a state of radiant health and expansion and cooperative co-creation with my fellow humans, making the world even more glorious for all those whose life I touch. Not a bad place to start anyway. And so, wishing you a beautiful, expansive week. Ride the wave, my friends. I'll look forward to seeing you next Friday. Lots of love. Take care.